So, hi guys. I just wanted to share a few thoughts that were in my mind, occupying space. The other day, somebody came up to me and asked me what I wanted to do in university, and I told them subjects I was going to study in the course, and they asked me what I was going to do afterwards, and I told them it was completely different from my course. And I explained it's not that I don't like the subject I'm taking, or I'm choosing it because of my parents or my family or my friends. But, yeah, I want a degree in something. I need a degree in something, but ultimately, I know that's not what I'm going for. I mean, I want to do other things in my life, I love what I'm doing. I love what I'm studying. And I've thought long and hard about this. I wanted to do this since I was 7, so it's not something I've just thought about now. But at the same time, I know it's not my number one. It's not the first thing I think of when I think of something I want to do for life or forever, And so this person came and was like, basically, because what he said was like, you shouldn't be doing something you don't want to do at university. And I explained to him, like, no, it's not I want to do it. I can't think of anything else I want to do at uni. And he was like, yeah, but that doesn't make sense for you to finish and then feel like you're throwing it away. I never said I was throwing away my degree. I just said I'm going to do something different. And eventually, what I'm doing after university will link up with my degree. I will need it sometime. I want to use my degree to help people, to do something, to change the world, So it's not like I'm dumping it on the ground. And where I'm going with this is that don't let people change your train of thought. Don't let people change the track and the path you set out for you. Unless they're actually changing it for good and changing it because they know what they're saying, do not let them steer you away from what you want to accomplish and what you want to achieve. The reason I'm saying this is because I looked at this person and he talks about how amazing he was when he was 12 and he could name all the African countries and all the presidents, and I'm just like, okay, that's cool. And he's like, yeah, when I was younger, I was like one of the best students, and he was writing so much about when he was younger, he was this and how he couldn't do this and why he's where he is. And listening to him, all I could hear was excuses. And you have to think of where the advice is coming from. And of course, sometimes the same advice comes from the weirdest places. It happens. It just comes from places you just don't expect. But at the same time, you have to think, why is this person saying this, And I understand you didn't accomplish your dream and you're trying to help me, but you need to be more constructive in what you're saying, because he basically tried to tell me that what I was doing was wrong. And if you're going to tell me that I will fight you back. I'll be like, no, it's not wrong. I've thought about this. And my parents are not going to let me do something stupid, So I think my argument was pretty valid. And, if somebody is talking to you and all they can mention are their past achievements, and all your achievements in the past, but like, if this guy's around 30 something, like mid 30s, late 30s, I don't know, and he's talking about when he was 12, should I say more? What happened in all those years in between? What happened 5 years ago? What happened 2 years ago? And he basically told me one of the reasons I was rejected to organizations was because I didn't speak French. And I'm like, okay, that's understandable. I mean, certain jobs require you to have certain skills, and you didn't have it. Fine, but there's so many other jobs out there. I just feel like you're not trying hard enough, but you're telling me that what I'm doing is wrong. I'm knocking on every door I can possible. I'm knocking every door. I'm opening every door. And if it doesn't work, you know what? You move on. I just feel like he was so stuck in the past. And that's not advice I want from anybody. That's not advice you should be taking from anybody who's so stuck in the past, because you're just looking back the whole time. You're not looking forward. You're not looking at the opportunities in front of you that are available now to you. You're busy moaning and groaning about things that happened in the past, things that are not available anymore, and that's keeping you down. It's stopping you from seeing who you can become. So I just want to let that out because I feel like a lot of people are misguided by other people's comments, other people's judgment, other people's opinions. And really, you need to make a decision and stand firm in that decision that you make. And it's fine when people give you advice and try to help you, but don't broadcast your plans to everybody, because you will not always get positive feedback. You will not always get useful feedback. You will not always get relevant feedback. And so you need to know those around you who you can trust, those who are helpful, and those who can guide you in the right direction. Preferably somebody who's been there before and can give you advice on what path to take and what path not to take. And people can only advise you based on their experiences. They can advise you. They can advise you something they've been, something they think they've been through, something they see, but it's not going to be the same. So don't be leaning on somebody else's door. Not everything they went through will apply to you.